Okay. Boy, I'll tell you, that was that took a bit. How are you doing? Can you hear me? All right, good. Yeah, I was setting something up. Um, took longer than I thought it was going to take. So my wife and I just today decided what day we're going to officially pack up and move out to Arizona. And I was on the phone for about a half hour. It's a little bit longer than I thought with pods.com. So just got that taken care of, all the details and the whole thing. So we're going to be short about $1,000, but we'll figure it out. You know how things work. So you mowed the lawn, huh? Barney's not going to be there. We'll see if anybody else is going to be here, and we can just see if your just thought of something. Anyway, see if your sound works. For a sweaty boy. Yeah, I know that one. I love to do is work out in the yard for 2 hours and I'm totally sweaty and greasy, sweaty and everything. Come into the house, my wife just like runs. I go, can I have a hug? She's
You're very muffled.
Okay, let's see. I can't hear you. Oh, so I got to put. Oh, you know what? There we go. And
Yeah, a lot better.
there we go. Now I can hear you. All right. I forgot to do one little thing.
It's always the little things.
It always is the little things. That's right. That's right.
And it's all small stuff.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna get the cat out of here because he's staring at me. He gets hungry at this time, and he just bugs the crud out of me.
Kittler?
Yeah, Kittler. You got that right. Yeah. Here he comes. You've seen him, right?
Yeah.
Come here.
Good kitty.
Come on.
Our cat's name is Chocolate. I try to spoil him.
Good for you.
He's an outside cat. He doesn't get along well with the dogs.
No, not even, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna fake him out that I'm going out down to feed him, and then I'll close the door when he goes out. Come on, let's go. There we go. Works every time. All right. So how you been?
Doing good. Been busy. We didn't get any chance to go over any of the rest of the book.
That's all right.
Didn't know if you wanted us to continue. I didn't know
if you want. Yeah.
If you got the corrections that we did, or
oh yeah, definitely interested in just seeing what people think, good, bad, that kind of stuff. It's no big deal. Just want to be able to just know what people's thoughts are, and I can improve it in some areas because I'll have to go through it again. And I know I'm going to change things.
Oh,
so sure. Just tighten it up because the thing is I got it done. Then I read through it once and smoothed it at first smoothing, but it's not polished, and it's going to need some polishing. And then that's what I'm going to read through. I'm going to go, oh, should have said it that way. Should have too many pronouns here, not enough there. Just do the thing because that's what you got to do.
So it'll flow. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Good. Yeah, we have a house we've been working on, and it's about 10, 15 miles north of us, and we've just been working on that and haven't had much free time to do reading and stuff. So
yeah, that happens. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. Well, yeah. So anything, we want to talk about. I mean, I was actually thinking about researching some things. We could talk about something here because I'm a little concerned about this. All we do is just talk. It's not that big a deal. I mean, not whining and complaining, but I want to get more people in and do more. And, I got to offer something better than just blabbing. But I've done a lot of videos before and got so busy, man. I'm working on so many things. Gotta stop just so I can talk to you guys.
Oh, that's cool. I hope some other people join in. And I'd put up Psalm 23 there. I didn't know if you knew that verse very well about when the rain falls on the mown grass and stuff. I like that verse a lot.
Yeah, Psalm 23 is a great psalm. Yeah.
Lord my shepherd, I shall not want. Makes me lie down green
Yeah.
pastures.
Oh no, did I put? Oh, I do that all the time. I think it's Psalm 32. Then
Oh, okay.
it talks about the rain falling on the mown lawn, not lawn, but I don't.
Okay.
I'm not-
I don't see it. Rain.
Ah, I thought I had the numbers.
What's the verse? And I'll look it up. I got a search feature. What are some of the words?
It does say the rain falling on the mown grass, or it doesn't say grass, but it's
Oh, okay. I'll do grass.
mown fields, I think, or something.
If we let the grass. May he. Oh, okay. Psalm 72:6. May he come down like rain upon the mown grass, like showers that water the earth. Yeah. I remember when the Bible search programs first came out. We're talking computers that were ancient, something that Noah would have used. And there's a guy named Kim Riddlebarger. I don't know if you've heard of the name, but he's a writer, researcher, Southern California. And I went over his house. We were talking one day, and brand new thing called a computer, and he had this brand new thing called a Bible program or something. And I remember him saying that what he would do is if he wanted to search something in the Bible, the entire Bible, he would start the search, and then he'd go get a glass of wine and relax because it might take an hour or two before it finished.
Oh wow, yeah.
And I remember that. Now, I mean,
Was it
sheesh,
Commodore 64?
I don't know what it was, but it was old. I had an Atari. My first computer was an Atari. Oh yeah.
Our phrase was "Patience is a 1541 hard drive" from the Commodore 64 day.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
We had to put the little 5 1/4 floppies in.
Oh yeah. 5 1/4. Oh, yeah, I remember those. And I had a 20 megabyte hard drive that I don't know where I got it, but I had to lift it up off the table 3 or 4 inches and drop it in order to get it to start. I remember that. And that a 13-inch monitor. 13-inch.
You were living large.
Oh man. And
It was like probably $2,000.
yeah. And I got let's see. I had, what was it? Oh yeah. So ended up getting a 4633 at one point. My folks actually bought that for me. They sold the house, and they said, "Hey, look, we want to know you like computers. And you're working on school and everything. We'll get you that." I go, "Okay, fine." And I was in my late 20s, I think, or early 30s. I don't remember. Late 20s, and 4633 with I think it was 4 megs of RAM. Oh, I was a pig. It was like the fastest thing in the city. Oh yeah.
I remember when we first got a couple gigabyte hard drive or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, you're never going to be able to fill a gig." And
That's right.
Marlene never lets me live that one down. And go to buy stuff. Yeah, it's got 500 gigs. Or like, yeah, but we were never going to fill a gig.
Oh yeah, that's what Bill Gates said. He said no one would ever need more than 256 gigs of RAM or something, some ridiculous thing that every now and then they throw it in his face and he laughs about it because what do you know? But oh heck, I've got 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM right now, and I prefer 32, but well, whatever. But I got huge monitors and
Yeah,
I got a box full of hard drives, and it's been
right. Yeah, I've always wanted to go through and I have to find some place that can recover them because I've got a box of hard drives laying around.
I used to do that. I used to have the equipment to be able to break into hard drives and fix things. I used to work at Hewlett Packard, and I acquired some tools that are out of date. One program back 15 years ago, 20 years ago, cost $600, just one program. And I could get into any computer with it, basically, a CD. But yeah, now it's just called an ERD disk, an emergency repair disk. And we would, go to these places and on at Hewlett Packard and solve problems. They didn't realize it was all because of somebody else's work on a program. And
Now you're doing WordPress.
I'm learning WordPress. I could build my own website now. a low level.
Sure.
But you know, I built our jwschristian.com, and working on another one right now.
And you're doing that with MIDI or something? I don't know what MIDI is.
Divi, D-I-V-I, and it's an overlay that goes over it, and it makes it more like a GUI, drag and drop kind of a feature. The only concern I have is SEO value. Does it injure SEO? And
That's
I'm
all
getting,
good.
yeah, I'm getting different reports.
I remember the print design, but I don't know anything about the web. So
Yeah.
I should learn it, because that's what all the applications and stuff now, they're all asking, all the job seekers, they're all like, WordPress and stuff.
Yep. Well, what you can do is go to, I think you just go to WordPress.com. I remember something like that, and they have a way of setting it up so that you can learn it. They have I guess it's, I don't know what to call it, a way that they put it up on the web, and you can go in and look, or you can install it on your computer, and it works that way. But
I've been a member of lynda.com, Lynda. I don't know if you that. It's a learning. It's now a LinkedIn learning, because it's all part of LinkedIn. But
okay,
they've got a bunch of other, like, Word and Excel and PowerPoint and stuff. They do more.
well, I could teach you advanced Excel stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I used to teach. I should teach. I love Excel. Love it.
I use it for databases and stuff, but it's usually just what people bring in to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed teaching software. Excel in particular, because Word you can figure out pretty quickly. It's not that big a deal, but Excel, that takes more finesse. And so what I would do in classes, I would go to these places. I worked for a company, and they'd send me all over back in Southern California 30 years ago, whatever it was, 25 years ago, 20 years ago, I think it was. At any rate, they'd send me around, and I used to work for these companies, chain companies, like Best Buy, except it wasn't Best Buy. And they'd have these rooms with computers, and people would go in, and they'd have me go in, and I would teach them. And so I said, look, folks, here's your manual. We can go through page by page, and I can cover everything, or we can do a Romulan Klingon expense report and accomplish everything else and do the same thing. And they always voted for Romulan Klingon expense report. And so I'd say, okay, we need some food for the Klingons. Make up a category, and I would be on a page. Now, this is what we're doing right here, and they just loved it, and it was a lot of fun. And one of my favorite things was, I'd love doing this. So I'm in this place, right, and it just happened to be that everybody's sitting down to a 6-hour course, 4-hour course, I think it was maybe, and everybody was just older, like 50s and 60s and 70s. I was in my early 30s at the time, or late 20s, and they're all ancient, and they all sat down in front of the computer like it was evil. It was dangerous. Yeah. So they slinked into the seat in front of the computer and backed away like this. What do they do? And so I can see this. What's that?
I have a neighbor across the street kind of like that. I'm over there at least once a week helping her with the computer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So
go ahead.
I just had them all. I said, look, you're all afraid of the computers, right? Yes. And how many of you, your grandchildren got you these, or your children got you these courses? And they raised their hand. Okay. I said, look, this is what I want you to do. Watch me. I had a computer up front, so I just hit everything, monitor on, all the keyboard, move the mouse, hit things, did all kinds of stuff to it until it crashed. Took like 2 or 3 minutes. And I said, you see it crash? Now watch. This is how you fix it. Hold the power button off, wait 10 seconds, turn it back on, and it boots up, and I go, okay, your turn, crash them. And they all crashed them, and they felt this. That's it. That's it. I thought it was going to break it. I said, no, you're not going to break it. And they loved it. So
saves a whole cold boot.
Yeah, cold boot.
And that's what she ends up doing. The lady across the street, she'll go ahead and hit the power off button, and then sometimes she loses her password and stuff. So it's funny.
How could she lose her password? Okay, you know what you should do? Have you heard of LastPass?
That's just to log. Will that work to log into the computer at the very beginning?
Oh, gotcha. No, it
Yeah.
won't. Sorry.
Well, so
And she forgets her password?
I got her on a kid's birthday now, so she's getting pretty good with it. But we ended up going to 4 digits and did the 4-digit code to get in and stuff. So
Yeah, do like the first 4 digits of their address,
yeah,
something like that. And
she had a little stroke, so she's
oh,
yeah, not like my mother-in-law has, but she she is disabled a little bit in her
oh,
mental capacity.
and a mental capacity, really?
Yeah.
Uh,
She still lives alone though and holds her own. So I just go
yeah.
over and check on her and stuff.
Well, that's good. That's good. So where's Marlene?
She is over. We got a late start because I was mowing and everything and stuff. So we haven't even got dinner going yet. And
Hi,
now, hold on.
Wow. No rush.
I'm sorry. Every time I say "Hey, Matt," they think somebody's at the door.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Let me see if I can stop him. Shh! Knock it off.
I guess that worked.
Yeah, it is. It's raining outside. Really bad.
Oh, I love rain, which was raining here.
It's rainy season here in Florida every day, just about.
Yeah, I miss the rain. I like it. And when I go to Arizona, there's only 8 inches a year. So,
Gosh.
that's what my wife likes. That's what everything is. In fact, I was just telling Matt that we set a date for our move. I don't know if I mentioned it. I thought I did.
Oh, great.
So we got it all set up, and I was doing the pods.com, and getting that set up, and just doing what I got to do.
All right.
Where do you have everything now? Like your books and stuff like that? You just put them back into that room or?
No, they're all in the garage.
Oh,
Yeah, they're in the garage, and
they'll be in the pods then.
what's that?
So they'll be in the pods then, and you'll slowly start.
Yeah, what's going to happen in Phoenix? There's a northern part of Phoenix, and called Fountain Hills, that area, and we're gonna move there. We have a guy that's going to. Actually, I gotta let him know what happened. Let's see. That's good. And we're going to live there, an Airbnb for a few weeks until our house sells and we can get another house. So it might take a month or two, and we got to make it fast because it's going to cost $500 a month for storage for this and that, and it's going to be tough. I got to figure out a way to make some extra money.
And then how's that going to work for the insurance and Neek and everything and stuff? Does her thing roll over?
Deductible. It'll all start over when we get there. But we have to. We talked to the realtor lady, and she said October 1st is when you want to be there looking for homes, because that's when people start putting on their market. Within a week after that is when the offers are made, and so
Good. You got good advice on that.
Probably the snowbirds are coming back then too.
The what?
The snowbirds.
Yeah, that's what they said. And then in January, February, the costs of the houses go up significantly because the market gets flooded with buyers. So hopefully it'll work out for us. And what we want, that's different than what we're going to end up getting. But what we want is something with waterfront, and then maybe a pool too. I'd say get waterfront without a pool, and then get a above ground pool if we had to.
Yeah.
My wife,
Or even a nice big hot tub or something.
Yeah, we have a hot tub out back here, and my wife never uses it.
No, my
That's,
wife.
that's why we got it.
It hurt.
We did for the first few years, but not anymore. That's all right.
Yeah, mine finally bit it.
What's that?
Mine finally bit it because it was outside and the Florida sun and stuff. And
Yeah, ours is like 10 years old. It's still, we've had it serviced every couple of years, and it works. It works fine.
yeah,
So,
my cover ended up getting destroyed. And
yeah.
yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah.
I would like to get going. Doesn't look like anybody else is coming in. So,
Up to you.
I don't think. Did you have anything else to add?
I didn't make a list this week. I will though. I was gonna when you on your radio show today. You asked for any suggestions, and then it just totally I could not recall it to save my life.
Oh, I'm having trouble understanding you because you're a little bit far away.
I said I had something you asked during the radio show if you had any discussions. I am, and it totally escaped me.
Okay.
Recall it. Once again, the biggest lie you ever tell yourself is, "Oh, I don't have to write that down." So
Yeah, there's memory techniques that I'm going to start using because I'm starting to go too. I'm 62. You know how it is.
yeah,
But you're going to start doing tricks, and there's ways to do that.
we got lots of stuff on our brains. So
Yeah.
you probably more than me for sure. Well, thanks. Glad to hang out with you. I know you're busy, so yeah, it's cool.
All right. Well, hey, it's up to you. But okay, we'll be on next week, and more people will be in. Hopefully, I got to figure out how to get more people on Patreon here. Need more people. I got another project to work on.
And then Psalm 72. What was the verse on? I mean, I can look it up in the
Psalm 72,
for the
verse 6.
6. Okay, I'll have to keep that in memory.
All right.
God bless
What's that?
I said I got to go back in here. God bless you.
Okay. God bless you. We'll see you guys.
Good night.
All right. See you, Matt. God bless. Bye.